Welcome, Skyview, to the broadcast of 11:17. I'm your anchor, Eliyah, and I'm here with my co-anchor, Connor. How's it going, Connor?
Pretty good. How about you?
Good. Did you go skating?
No, but I think the 7th graders did.
Wow, I'd like to see that.
Well, luckily, Caydence, Tristan, Gavin, and Caden are doing a story on it.
Well, roll the clip, my dude.
I'm so tired of classwork and homework.
You know 7th grade's going on a field trip.
Wait, really? What day?
It's only BT though.
It's Welch from 7th grade B Team's math class assigned a field trip for education purposes, teaching kids about fractions and ratios. She's taking all 7th grade B Team kids to Austin Bluff Ski City for a short lecture about math, and after they get to skate. Hi, my name is Caden and I'm with Ethan and Thad. So, I have a couple questions. Number 1, do you guys learn anything from this lecture?
You can go first.
I guess I learned more about fractions and how stuff works, and I didn't realize how much stuff there was have to be in a skating rink.
And geometry, how shapes work, kind of.
Okay, question number 2. Do you think the next year's students will enjoy this?
Yeah, I think they're gonna really enjoy it, especially the skating part, so they can socialize with their friends.
Yeah, I think that they'll also enjoy it because after the lecture's over, you get to skate for a while and it's pretty fun.
Do you think this lecture is necessary?
Yeah, I think it's necessary to, educate more people because many people in the world aren't really educated. So I think it's very important.
I also think it's important because, like Thad said, there's not very many people who are educated, and she taught us some stuff that we probably didn't already know. So.
Okay, thank you. My name is Kaydence and I'm here with
Mrs. Welch.
So I have 3 questions for you today. The first one is, why did you choose Skate City?
Well, I chose Skate City a couple of years ago because we received an email about STEM field trips, and it's very hard to find field trips that are fun and math related, so that's why I chose Skate City.
Okay, my second question is, how did you come up with going to Skate City?
Well, we received flyers in our email, and why not? You get to go skating and you get to learn about math because math is cool, so that's why.
Okay, my last question is, how many years have you done this?
This is our 3rd year coming to Skate City. So.
Thank you.
Kids that don't have their permission slip will not be able to go to Skate City and will stay at school to work on other things. I hope those 7th graders had an amazing time.
Well, let's skate back to Skyview, and always back to you, anchors.
Oh my god, that was super cool.
Hey, Connor, do you like Kahoot?
Where did that come from?
It's a good conversation starter. Also, I heard Rylan, Kayana, and Angel are doing a segment about using Kahoot.
Let's check that out.
Have you ever used Kahoot before?
No, have you?
Well, no, but we're here to learn more with Mr. Smith. Mr. Smith is having his students play Kahoot to assess them and what they know on their unit. He let his students have some fun as they did it also by offering treats and goodies to some of the students that were in the lead. Okay, I'm Angel and your name is?
My name is Lexi Smith.
Okay, we're going to be asking you some questions about Kahoot. If you could change one thing about Kahoot, what would it be?
I would change the point system. The faster you click the button, the more points you get. And I think it should be based on whether you're correct.
Okay. And our second question is, do you enjoy using Kahoot?
Yeah, I do. It's really good.
Okay. And final question is, do you think Kahoot helped you improve on the test?
Yes, it did. Because I got to see if I actually studied right, and yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm here with
Mr. Smith, American History, 8th grade.
Today we're going to be asking you a few questions about Kahoot. Do you think using Kahoot is better than normal teaching methods?
Well, I think Kahoot has actually become like a normal teaching method. Right? It's an interactive way for the students to review for a big test, and that's worked pretty good in our class.
Okay. Our second question is, why did you choose Kahoot for this quiz?
We actually do a Kahoot for every unit. And the students look forward to it because it's fun, we have prizes, they can compete, and it's just a fun way to review right before a big test. And it kind of takes off some of the stress, right? Mm-hmm. And if we have less stress, usually the students perform better, right?
No. Okay, and our third question is, what's the hardest part about using Kahoot?
The hardest part about using Kahoot. Sometimes it's difficult to let students know that even though they're having fun and they're laughing, they're still learning. It's still important. So I like to laugh and learn if you can.
Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
Mr. Smith had his students use their knowledge of this unit to complete this special Kahoot. This might create some competition with some other students.
Well, there you go. I hope you learned something new about Kahoot. Back to you, anchors.
Wow, I never knew that Kahoot is more than a conversation starter. Hey, you want to hear a bad joke?
I guess.
Why was the robot angry? Because someone kept pushing his buttons.
Can you just roll the clip?
But it's a bad joke, don't you get it?
Do you know what this line is for?
No, but I think it's for Mr. Bonder's class.
You're correct. Let's go see what they're doing and how they're doing.
Let's go.
Lately, in Mr. Bonder's class, they have been building and programming robots so they can race.
Hello, I'm Josiah, and today I'm here with
Patrick Miner.
and I'm going to be interviewing him about making robots with Mr. Bonzer. So do you like building robots with Mr. Bonzer?
Yeah, it's pretty fun. I mean, it's hard and tricky because not everything works right, but it's fun and easy to do if you understand everything.
Yeah. Last question, what do you need in order to build robots?
You need your cortex, which is basically the brain of the robot, and that's where all your programming goes into. You need some gears to make it faster, and motors and a battery, basically, and axles and wheels.
Can that get confusing?
Yeah, it can get confusing. I think the most confusing part of all that is getting the programming on to the cortex.
All right, thank you.
Hi, I'm Lexi, and I'm here with.
Victor Cosme.
And so we're going to be interviewing him about the robotics unit. Do you like building robots?
Yes, it's very fun and it gives a challenge to do.
Are you a part of the robotics team?
Yes, I'm part of engineering after school.
And should Mr. Bonzer keep doing this?
100%. Yeah.
If you would like to be in Mr. Bonzer's class next semester, talk to your counselor or Mr. Bonzer.
Whoa, wasn't that cool?
Sure was. Hope you learn more about robotic cars. Back to you, anchors.
Man, I didn't know that making robots would be so cool.
It's good to see that their skills aren't getting rusty.
All jokes aside, we gotta go into the next segment.
Well, I heard that Carson, Anthony, Rory, and Kimani are giving kids at our school some advice.
I think you should use some of that.
Shut up and roll the segment.
Dear Edwina, I have a huge problem. So here's what happened. I told a lie to my mom and she no longer trusts me. I feel so bad about it. She said so many things in that argument, too many for me to list. I just feel so depressed all the time. My mom is not like the kind of mom that will just be nice to you all the time. She will speak her mind, and then today my mom and I fought again. I was playing some games when my cell phone went off and my brother took it. And my mom shouted at me for arguing over the cell phone with him. I feel like she doesn't care for me anymore. She said the only things I could do in life were painting my nails and watching TV, and that I should stick to that because it's what I do best. She said herself that it was a burden to care for me sometimes. I don't know what to do. Please, please, please help me.
Extreme crying emoji, sad emoji, depressed emoji.
Dear Problems with Mom, I suggest that you sit down with your mom and talk with her in a civilized conversation. Tell her calmly your frustrations, and then let her tell you her frustrations. Make sure not to interrupt while she's talking and listen to her. This will show you care and tell her you want to rebuild your relationship. Hopefully this will help you to reconcile with your mother and figure out a way to deal with your problems from now on. If you need to, try to schedule a meeting with your counselor or talk to your mom about a family counselor.
Dear Edwina, well, I have trouble in my relationship with my sister because she bothers me a lot. The first time I'm calm, the second time I'm getting angry. The third time I have to tell her to stop. But when I tell her to stop, she starts crying, and then my mom punishes me and not her because she thinks I am the one that caused the problems. This happens every day before bedtime, and it's been so annoying to assume all the responsibility. How can I tell my sister to stop, and how can I tell my mom the truth? Dear Sister Issues, I would suggest that you could maybe sit down with your parents and sister and talk about the situation you and your sister are in. Let your parents hear out your side of the argument, and then let your parents hear out your sister's side of the argument. This probably will show your mom that you aren't the instigator and you shouldn't be getting in trouble.
Oh my goodness, they're like my therapist. What?
Nothing.
Your book has taken some pretty good photos this year.
Where did that come from?
I remember that Ellie, Joey, and Augie are doing a photo slideshow.
We'll play that.
Those were some pretty phenomenal pictures.
I know, right?
Connor, are you failing any classes?
No. What's with you and the random questions?
Well, I was gonna suggest you go to homework help.
I don't need to, but I saw that Kat, Austin, and Blake were doing a commercial on homework help.
Let's see it.
Do you struggle with homework? Are you constantly getting in trouble because of bad grades? Then go to Homework Help. Homework Help is a place where students go after school for help on their homework. They meet every Tuesday and Thursday.
So Homework Help helped me a lot. My grades improved.
My grades went up.
It improved my grade by a whole letter grade.
Homework help helped my grades.
Homework help me with my grades.
I don't get in trouble at all in class anymore.
I was able to get out of the house more often since I wouldn't be in trouble.
Started to get less in trouble.
I had a B, now I'm at an A+. Mr. Waldo helps me in math over and over and over every day that I went. And when I had trouble with science, Miss St. Georgie came to the rescue and saved the day.
So I went to homework help and improved my grades because I was focused doing my homework in there, quiet time, and I did my work that was missing in there. So I got my grades up, and then I study sometimes in there when I have no free time at home, and that's why I like going to homework help.
These students have gone to Homework Help and their grades have improved. Go to the front office for more details.
Wow, I didn't know homework help was so helpful.
Maybe that's why it's called Homework Help.
Wow, I'm pretty sure we all made that connection.
How do you feel about the president?
Which one?
The kid president.
What is that?
Just roll the clip.
Hey, what's up guys? It's me, Kid Prez, back in the his out. And today I have the answer for the biggest, well, not really the biggest, but a pretty big question. What makes people like you? I don't have the exact answer, but I do know some things that will make people like you more. Let's check them out.
For number 15, be interested into a conversation because people really respect that. Number 14, say please and thank you. Number 13, be really silly and goofy. Number 12, go out of your way to help others. Number 11, don't step on people's shoes. I cannot stress this enough because people will really hate you. And it messes up their shoes. Dude.
Number 10, say something like, hey, I bought you a surprise donut because you're my friend. Number 9, be polite. And I'm not joking. People really like others that are polite. Number 8, share your memes with people. People really like my memes. Number 7, say, hey, you bought me a donut too? You shouldn't have. Number 6, be honest. Nobody likes a liar, only truthers.
Number 5, compliment people. For example, hey, nice shoes, dude.
Thanks.
Number 4, don't disrespect, son. Number 3, be honest. I'm saying it twice because it's important. Number 2, don't be afraid to be yourself. And lastly, let's dance.
Thank you you so much for watching this video, you guys. And you know what? That last one was pretty good. What was it again? Oh yeah, let's dance.
Back
to you,
anchors.
That was superb. What?
Never mind.
Don't bash on my creativity.
Speaking of creativity, I heard Bryson, Maddie, and Conrad are doing a creative video.
About what?
Dinosaurs.
Oh my goodness, play that clip.
In a land far, far away, dinosaurs take over the world.
Oh, time for lunch.
Man, that was like a War of the Planet of the Apes movie all over again, except with dinosaurs.
What do you call it when dinosaurs take over the world?
I don't know.
A Tyrannosaurus Rex. Announcements, go!
7th and 8th grade girls basketball tryouts are December 7th and 8th from 3 to 5:30. 6th grade girls tryouts are the same day from 5:30 to 7. Applications are available outside room 200 for any 8th graders wanting to sign up for spring semester broadcasting. Applications are due December 1st.
Wow, what a broadcast.
I know, right? It was lit.
See you later, Skyview, and have a nice Thanksgiving break.